Hello, GACS beginning flute players. I'm Mr. York, and this is Alicia Brown. She's a 12th grade flute player here at GAC, and she's going to demonstrate for you the right way to make a good tone on the head joint of the flute. So, Alicia, will you take your head joint off? Notice that she twists it nice and gently instead of just yanking it out of the flute to avoid damage to the instrument, and she's going to play a tone for you now. Great, okay, and she makes it look easy, but Alicia, how did you find the right place for the tone hole as you made that sound?
When I was first beginning to learn flute, my teacher told me to take the tone hole, which is this little hole in the mouthpiece, and you're going to press it up against your lips and then roll down so that the mouth plate hits the crook of your chin.
Great, okay. So you can't see the head joint when you play, so how did you know you had it in the right place when you started to make a sound?
You're going to want your bottom lip to cover about a third of the tone hole, but you can think of it as you want the tone hole to be level with the ground. So you're going to have it in the crook of your chin, and then your bottom lip put a little bit out so that you can make a good sound.
Okay, and do you ever use a mirror when you practice to check that?
Yeah, I use a mirror a lot because when you start playing music and you get more into the song, the mouthpiece has a tendency to come off your mouth a little bit. So it's important if you have a mirror to practice with it, so that way you can make sure that it stays in the same place.
Okay, great. And so before you start to play, how do you form your lips or your embouchure muscles in the right way to make a sound?
There's several different ways to think about it, but the way I think about it, it's going to be kind of a poo sound with your lips in a way that you're going to say the word like to or ooh. Another way you can think about it is that you're going to be doing kind of a frout sort of thing where you're frowning because the edges of your mouth are pulled down, but you're also going to be pouting out, so your bottom lip is going to be pushed out a little bit.
Great, okay. So one final question. How do you find the right direction for your air to make that nice tone on the flute?
It's important that you support your air and that you're going to blow it out and then kind of down. So if you're sitting in a room, you can kind of see like the far edge of the corner by the wall where the wall meets the floor out in front of you, and kind of blow out and down.
Great, okay. Alicia, will you make one last nice long tone on the flute so our beginners can hear that nice pure tone? Great. Okay. Thanks for watching and happy practicing.